Ooh, yo guys, it's Old Man G here. We are live for the Manchester United versus Arsenal live match watch along. Manchester United, it's first game of the season, it's at Old Trafford. And if I'm honest, guys, we need to win, guys. But remember, guys, if you are watching and you want to stay tuned, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter at Red Devil Studio X. We're also on Twitch and TikTok as well. And obviously follow our second on Red Devil Multiverse as well, guys. So yeah, like I said, we're about how many minutes are we away from kickoff? About 5 minutes away from kickoff. And if I'm honest, guys, I am worried. If I'm honest, guys, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm worried. I'm very, very worried. Oh, big up Atonement. I think I see Atonement in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. Exactly. Ooh, like, share, and subscribe, guys. And follow this video. Thank you so much, buddy. We're there. So please do. But yeah, I am a little bit worried about today. Let's quickly just discuss the lineup. So no Onana, Binders in goal. I don't know whether that has to do with injuries or something. Euro, Delit, and Shaw. It's interesting. I think that Dorgu is going to have to help out Shaw a lot here. We'll see. A peak Shaw, I wouldn't be worried about this, but Shaw, last season, I mean, I'm surprised he wasn't injured, so maybe he's kept himself fit. But like, let's just see what happens. Because for me, oh, RDS, we can't see you again. Yep, I've just seen it. Right. Okay. Thanks, Atonement. Thank you for Let me just sort this out again. I don't know why it does this. Let me try. Did that work? That didn't work. Right. Let me myself there. Turn it on. Let's try. Right. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about this, guys. I'm getting the same old camera debacle. Let's try this. Let's have a look. Did the output? Did that work? I wonder if that worked. I've got the camera on now, guys. Sorry. Let's see if this works. No, I'm back to black. Jeez, StreamYard, what are you doing with me? Again, back. If not, I'll put my okay. I see myself now. Awesome. I really have no idea why it's doing that. I really have no idea. So, but hopefully everyone can see me now. I'll have to try and see if I can, because it's difficult for me to see it in the preview until I actually go fully live. So, but yeah, I can see myself. I'll just have to use my phone to kind of check. But anyway, yeah, thanks everyone obviously who's watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio Extra, which is my second channel, which is where I'm going to be doing basically all my the plan is to just try and do all my watch alongs on Red Devil Studio Extra and all the non-United related stuff. So I'm streaming to both right now, and then obviously one Twitch as well. Atonement says this club will not progress until Luke Shaw is sold. Every single manager seems to fancy Shaw and Mount. So I don't know. But if we look at this lineup here, you've got Dallo, Customer, Bruno Fernandes, and Dorgu. I mean, already I'm looking at the midfield and going, like, I'm looking at this diamond here and going, this is going to be a gaping hole. Mount is playing as a false nine. I don't get it. But it could be decisions, fitness, something. Okay, that's what Amorim has said. But like, I'm looking at this team and thinking this can't be the team for Manchester United going forward. Like, maybe this is a makeshift game team, but this can't be. If this is, because I'm looking at this and thinking, the worrying thing about this team is that I'm like, this is the team where you think, right, okay, is this trying to fit in everybody? Right, I need to fit in the 2 expensive signings. I need to fit in Bruno and Casemiro, and I need to Bruno, and I need to fit in Mount. Because I won't be surprised if the substitution is Sesko for 9, and then Mount, or Sesko goes in at 9, and Mount drops in deep. You know, because Bruno's going to have to play. Dallo, okay, fine. I don't think he had a great season last season and was on the bench, but you compare that to if we're going to win this game, it's going to have to come down our left-hand side. You know, I don't really have much trust in Dallo, essentially, and our midfield. I'm to a career. I don't know. So hopefully our attack can do something. Meanwhile, I mean, you look at this Arsenal attack. David Raya, Gabriel, and Saliba, one of the best centre-back pairings in the league. So I'm interested to see how you think that Mount's going to do anything about that. But okay. Calaflori, White, Odegaard, Zubimendi, Declan Rice. That's a solid midfield there. In a forward, that's a very, very solid midfield. It's good. It's better than our midfield. Let's keep it a stack. Then, you know, you've got Martinelli, Saka, who these guys are going to have all the hands with, and then Gyökeres. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be very, very, very tricky, guys. On the bench, Harry Maguire, Xerxes, Dallo. I think these 3 are unlucky to not start, to be honest. Heaton, who I think should be in goal. Heaven, obviously there. Sesko, and Kobe Main. So it's weird because I'm looking at this and you could easily find that something space. You could easily have started Tom Heaton. Diallo could have been right wing back. Xerxes could have been in a position where, I mean, I'd rather Xerxes here than Mount, personally. Agate could have been in for Casemiro here. And Sesko could have been up top, and Mainu could be alongside Agate and Bruno. So, you know, you could make a case that there's a starting 11 here that, with a few exceptions, like, you know, maybe Euro coming in, could be in the starting lineup. So, and, you know, Arsenal's midfield, us the bench, you know, they've got Trossard, Madueke, Timber, Kepa obviously is there, Moreno, Kai Havertz, Lewis Skelly. They've got options. So it's kickoff now, though. It's kickoff. Let's go. And big up Detroit City, man. Hope you're doing well. So it's kickoff. Let me refresh this. Okay, Arsenal obviously going on the offensive now. Let's see. Come on, Bremo. Oh, and Ben White comes across. That's a bit of physicality that United need. Ooh, bit cheeky. And Bremo with that face probably could have been a foul. I don't think that's a red, but you could argue it would have been it should have been probably been a foul. I'm liking the physicality from Bremo and Kuna. They're you know, liking it, causing problems. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, I hope I'm streaming well, guys. So Kind of want this to be the last season I'm using my Mac. I want to change to different thing because it, for some reason, Google Chrome is a bit tricky here, but yeah, good. Show them, show them that we're not going to just let Arsenal just dictate play. Okay. Come on, United. United. Come on. Free kicks going on. Free kick. Bruno about to take. I'd love it if there would be. You know what I would love. I would love if there was a season when United could actually be generally good at, like, consistently good at taking set pieces, where you think, ooh, there's a danger here. Like when United seem to score from set pieces, it's almost kind of like a bit of a luck. Okay, good block. Big up Kirby 23 says, I predict Arsenal 7 and United 0. I mean, it's not going to be that bad. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. What would you react to if Arsenal score 7-0 against United? That's not going to happen. But there was a time when Arsenal United did put 7 past United back in the day. I would potentially. Oh, good ball. Brian Bremo. Unlucky. But liking that move. Liking them, causing them problems. Able to get in from behind. The lit, well done. There's a bit more. I'm liking the. Free kick. I'm liking that there's a bit more physicality about United here. A bit more physicality. What if United beat Arsenal 7-0? That's not going to happen either. But if they do, and how would I react? I would be very, very happy. Very, very, very happy. I'd say we could maybe win the league. And Zubimendi foul, United free kick. And we've rattled Arsenal a little bit, which is good. This is good. Don't allow them to settle. I'll put the comments on the chat. Don't allow Arsenal to settle. Are you an Arsenal fan, Kirby? Don't allow Arsenal to settle. Oh, unlucky Dogu. Okay. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking at this. Let's have a look. That's a yellow card. I'm sorry, man. Oh, because early in the game, it's a foul. How did he? How does it not? How is that not a yellow card? Oh, because it's early in the game. Nonsense. I hate this. Like it's a foul though. It's a foul. Okay, corner. But we've been in before where United, start good and then, they kind of. So I want to see a United team that can sustain being good for at least 60, 70 minutes of a game. If we play really, really well and then we lose one, okay, fine, but not like. Geez, with the votes, it's 50-50 with Arsenal United in the draw. And straight through because once again, we're not good at taking set pieces. Oh, Saka on the run. It's a quick counter. Good tackle. Good tackle by Mount there. Shout out to Mount. Good tackle by Mount. That's very good defensive work there from Mount. Very good. Credit where credit is due. Credit where credit is due. Clearance, almost. Oh, lost it. Would have gone. Arsenal win it back. Oh. Oh. Calafiori got him, Arsenal, and Bog don't go down. And Delic gets it behind us, a corner to Arsenal. Okay, Declan Rice. We've got to remember Arsenal the corners. They've not forgotten. So come on, guys. Got to defend this well. Oh, by the way, am I lagging? Let me know if I'm lagging a bit. Oh. 1-0 to Arsenal. I said we set deliveries, and of course, you know, we can take set deliveries and score, but they can't. What's just happened here? What's just happened here? Another goal, another set piece, because United can't defend them. The goalkeeper's got to be stronger. Bandit's got to be stronger. Arsenal scored these set pieces. You guys, I'm sorry, I've got no empathy. I've got no empathy, guys. You guys, they scored these goals against you last season. Amorim, you were manager last season. Like, this is the thing. It's not just the goalkeeper, but it's also the players. The players have got to also usher. So there you go. So goalkeeper's a priority before the win. I don't know. Well, they said we're not getting a goalkeeper, so there you go. Onana doesn't want to go. I'm gonna go. So there you go. I knew it. Like, I looked. I'm not even surprised. Like, I saw and I was like, I was like, you know how Arsenal defend do their set pieces. You know what they're gonna do. They're gonna surround, and it was almost like everyone was like, oh, we're surprised. Nah. All this shows is that we started okay. Arsenal got set pieces. It was the same at the Emirates as well. We did okay. They got set pieces. They killed some set pieces because we didn't learn. Your goalkeeper's not strong enough for that one. Yeah, I mean, but this is also to the people who say that Onana is the reason why we just concede goals all the time. Well, Onana isn't here today, so there you go. Onana's the problem. Onana's the problem. Well, Onana is not the problem. Well, Onana's not playing, and we conceded. So let's just see what happens, right? And so why is that not a yellow card? Ref. I don't understand that. Why is that not a yellow? He doesn't get the ball. It should be a yellow. Yeah, Arsenal. And Bruno and hits the wall. And I've just realized all the stuff about last season is all just coming back. Sorry, 1 second, guys. So I mean, I'm being honest. It's not. It's not gonna. I would have. If we'd conceded, I'd have liked us to be conceded just from open play, etc. But the fact that like you're conceding from a set piece like that when Arsenal done their thing is just it's like okay, so what have we done during preseason? We've not done anything. Like, see what I'm saying? They're players in front. So where are our players? Where the United players pushing away the Arsenal players? Like, sure, you're the oldest one there. Command something, do something, because Maguire's not there. Where are the older players to say, right, okay, why is he blocking our goal? Usher him away. Ugh, man. I don't know. I really don't know. But I did say at the beginning of this, I was like, I looked at the midfield and I was like, Arsenal's midfield is better. They're going to be able to get hold of us. As soon as they start to settle, we're going to have problems. Calafieu is offside. Because for all it's what we've gone 20 minutes. How many shots? Let's look at the stats here. Let's look at the stats here. 3 shots, one on target each. Obviously, that was the goal for Arsenal. We have had 65% possession, more so far anyway. 5 fouls to 2. So here we are. Mm. Mm. Ah. Yeah, but I'm lagging a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Arsenal is settling down now. Oh, Rev, come on. Let's see. No, he's not giving it. Remember, VAR doesn't give United stuff, especially if Well, we'll see what happens. I might put my thingy and come off. Maybe that will give. Hopefully, it shouldn't buffer as much. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it's a bit better. Not buffering as much. Ooh. Saka. Good tackle. And Burmo. Oh, decision making. Come on. But you got a corner. Okay. To be honest, and Burma has basically been been on the right. Nothing is really going down the left. And it's you got Kunit, so I do not know. Please do. Please do. Because it's not going well for United right now. United 0, Arsenal 1. And whatever anyone says, if United lose this game, Amorim is already going to be under pressure. You know, you can't lose this game. Sorry, you can't lose it. Draw, okay, fine. Especially with the players you have on the bench, you can't lose the game. Because so far, I'm seeing a team that started well, like in the last season, and then did what they did also last season, which is fade. Okay. Yeah, so you can't do that. So book it. This referee's a pussy. Like they've done that so many times. They've found it, and the referee has not cautioned them. Don't bother explain. It's already now 30 minutes of the game has gone, Bo. Why are you still explaining to players what the rules of the game are? If they don't do it next time, get the cards out. Was he offside? Oh. Dallo was offside, of course. Oh, man. Jeez. Why did I even go back to these watch-alongs, man? Get Sesko on, man. Might actually be able to actually score from set pieces. Come on, Dorgu. But he's alone because you can't he's alone because you have Bruno and Bruno and Casemiro in the who either can't come up because they can't. Well, Bruno's there. Okay, good pressure, good hustle, but we need to make something from it. Rooting for United. We need these spicy Spurs to get 2-1 today. Well, it's not looking that way. Not a foul. Ref carries on. Arsenal break. I don't know what that was, but it's out. Oh, unlucky Dorgu. Really, Dorgu, and Mbeumo have been United's best players. Everyone else has been not great. Also, where's Mount? Off the post. Oh, unlucky Dorgu. Where's Mount? Mount's supposed to be, I think, supposed to be our number 9, but what's happening here? Like we need to bring Sesko on for Mount, to be honest. We need Sesko on for Mount and probably Agati on for Casemiro, but let's see. But again, United on attack and Mbeumo. Oh. But again, there's no one in the box to attack. We're getting a lot of stuff down this right hand side, but there's no one there. Man. I don't know what Marsten's doing there, trying to do a bicycle kick. Doesn't know what he's doing, to be honest. Doesn't know what he's doing. Cunha! Oh, unlucky. But again, there's no one. Cunha and Mbeumo are going to doing things, but there's no one. Who's the number 9? Mount, you're the number 9, or Bruno, whichever one. No one is up there. Tired of this. I'm tired of this makeshift stuff that we do. Right. But anyway, keep on going, United. Keep on going. We conceded the goal from a stupid mistake, but well, there we go. Cunha. Well, they need a striker. They need a striker. Oh. Cunha and Bremer are causing problems. Imagine if there was a number 9 up there. So sure, come on, do something. Clear. Clear. Okay. No, God. Good save, being there. Wait, what? Offside. Okay. So many more bots on Twitch than on YouTube. Hit the like button, bottom right hand corner, if you haven't already, please. Come on, United. Some like a block. Okay, the midfield run again, because they could just run from midfield, remember? Okay, but poor. The only positive really in this game is that Arsenal's attack haven't clicked either. They're just ahead because our goalkeeper wasn't strong enough to punch it away. We've had opportunities. Oh, good save! Unlucky Cunha! Well done. Come on, United. Arsenal under sustained pressure here, but United have got to make it count. Oof. It's a good save. But it's good play. Shout out to Cunha and Bremo. We already look better in the attack from. We just need that number 9. if Sesko can cook and come on and cook, then let's see. What I don't want to see happen is you take Mbeumo and or Kune off and bring in Sesko and try and keep Mount and Bruno in. That's what I don't want to see. Like I said, you get a goalkeeper and a midfielder in this, United could do something, but that's what we need. But we're still patch up FC. So I'm interested to see how he'll change it because we have to get a midfield and a goalkeeper. Enough is enough. Well, only a few minutes left of the first half. I think that's a foul. Thank you, ref. Get the cards out. Thank you. And Mbeumo's got Calafiori, man. And Mbeumo's cooking this guy. The right Calafiori and Mbeumo's got him for breakfast, man. He's cooking this guy on this side. You know, for anyone who when we talk about, or anyone saying, oh, we can play Garnacho here, whatever. There's already a difference here. And this is against Arsenal. You know, one of the arguably strongest teams. That's why I'm kind of like, I will take. Again, there's no one in the box. We don't have anyone, like, literally, we're playing as if we're playing with no striker. And we are. I don't really know what Amorim's is. Is that the plan? You want Højlund out, so not play with a striker then? We need a striker on this field. Let me tweet that out. Mount. Cunha. Why are you shooting? Guys, come on. Be sensible. Like, I already see the intelligence difference between Cunha and Mbeumo. Like, why are you shooting with 3 Arsenal players around you? Work it out. What's the frustration? You've got the ball. You're now gone back. You're now giving them possession. Work it out, string it through. But we played, like, as much as I'm frustrated about being a goal down, we have actually played well. It's just annoying seeing, the similar set piece mistakes. And also, we're still got a situation where we need a score. Our issue last season was not. Issue last season was us not being able to score goals. Like, we will concede 1, maybe 2 goals a game, but we need to score. Good defending from the against so far. Not great from Jockey. Ooh, I didn't see this. A bit of breaking news. AS Roma make contact with Tarar Malacia as left back option. During talks on for Sancho, no green line him yet. AS also asked for Malacia. Trial's keen on the move. There's also interested in Dutch left back. Well, there you go. At least Malacia is, and he's keen on the move. So get it done, get it over, and there you go. At least Malacia is trying to get himself out. And that's half time. Arsenal lead 1-0 due to familiar set piece defending. I argue Bayinda should have been stronger, but it is what it is. But all things considered, United have at least played well. It's difficult. I don't think we should. We played now what we shouldn't be losing. But the worry for me is, and we have played better certainly in the transition. The worry for me from the first 4 minutes is that it's the same issues though. Not being able to defend well from set pieces, not being able to put away our chances. That was the issue last season. Now, the only thing is, does that change if you put Sesko on, if you put number 9 on? Because the amount of times that Bremer has been like, who do I cross to? There's only one person in the box. Because I suspect Bruno is being told to be deeper. Casemiro doesn't have the legs. And Mount, who's supposed to be playing in that position, is also playing quite deep. So I don't know. Damn, Ten Hag bought so much. Bro, Mega Man. I mean, whatever you say about Amorim, already, just from seeing Cunha and Mbeumo play, I'm like, these guys are ballers. I'm not saying they're world class, but there's a very big difference between Cunha and Mbeumo and Anthony. And I'm not talking about just in terms of scoring goals. I mean, in terms of about making. I mean, intelligence. From what I've seen, I'm already seeing, right, okay, the pass they're making, the transitions they're making, so that they're making smarter decisions. So yeah, I'm interested to see what's going to happen in the second half. For me, I think change-wise, because Arsenal are. I'm not going to say Arsenal comfortable. I think if they get a second goal, they'll be comfortable. But I think if we can put a bit more pace to that midfield, do you bring on Agate for Casemiro, for example? If it was me, Let's look at the lineups again. What I would do. I would take off Dallo, who for me has not been that great. I would put Ahmad. Guys, imagine Ahmad and if Ahmad was on the field today with Mbremo. Just imagine that. So for me, I would take off Dallo. I would put Ahmad on. I would take off Mount and I put Sesko on and drop Kune back there and put Sesko up top. I actually would. I'm sure it's been okay. So maybe you could keep him. But we need to replace one of the midfielders. So probably replace Casemiro with Agate. So Agate for Casemiro, Ahmad for Dallo, and Sesko for Mount is how I would is what I would do. And then see, because that could potentially be United's front line, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, we'll be back for the second half. Just going on a break. So see you guys in a bit. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Precious again. This again. Casimir lost that there. Sorry, guys, I'm behind. I apologize. No way. Referring to United. So let me adjust this. It's not half time anymore, but it's still United 0, Arsenal 1. Big up SSB, man. Big up. Big up. Oh, well, we are playing better. It looks better on the eye. I just wish the scoreline. I don't really want to lose here. And I'm hoping that Amorim takes some initiative and makes changes, because I don't think this is. Just don't let Gyökeres score. That's all. Keep Gyökeres quiet. Okay, Frank, come on. Let's go United. I would be okay with a 1-1 draw. Based on the players that we have in the field right now, and based on how we've been playing, I would take a 1-1 draw. Because to me, that's progress. Because I'm looking at this team, I'm thinking, okay, this team like looks like it can go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. So if it can go toe-to-toe with Arsenal, I like to think it should be able to mount. Wide. Then it can. Then it means that it should be able to deal with it, because the biggest issue is not, are United going to be beating City, Liverpool things. It's whether United are going to, like, next week are going to go, because I think next week we play Fulham away. Can you go to Fulham away and win? Because if we're beating Fulham away, then I can think, okay, right, we might make top 5, which should be which. Whereas if we can't beat Fulham away, I'm thinking, well, okay, can we at least be easily beating the likes of Brentford, Everton, and so on? Then maybe we can get top 7. So it's very much dependent on top 5 is beating Fulham, is beating Crystal Palace, is beating, Brighton. Then I'm thinking, okay, top 5 probably. Title is thinking, right, I'm beating those teams, but I'm also occasionally going to beat a rival, or at least not lose against the rival. Okay, good blocks for United. Okay. Make sure you subscribe, bottom right hand corner. And Burma. We need to take off Dalla for Ahmad, man. I'm just saying. Oh, lost the ball again. Jokeresh. It's a foul. Not sure what Jokeresh did there. Oh, come on, losing it again. Come on, put the pressure. Can you? And Burma. Bruno again, sliding. Bruno, you better not get yourself sent off again, man. I'm not. We're going to be in a difficult situation if you're getting yourself sent off again. Too cool. He's probably like, I wish I was back managing. Diallo's coming on for Dallo. Yes, good. Yep, let's get some attacking thing in there. Let's go. Come on, Diallo. I mean, it looked like he held him there. The referee. Why did he slow down though? Why did he slow down? Let me see this. Let's go, Bromo. It's a battle. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I see it. But it's a battle there. But this is why I feel like if Sesko now comes on here with those guys, it will be a problem. Sesko needs to warm up now. Because if you now got Sesko, a big 6'5" with a little bit of pace, with Mbuemo and Kune running, I think that will cause us defense problems. I think we've got to go all out attack now. Unlike as that's a good ball in by Bruno. Okay, let's the siege. Ah, unlucky. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I'd say to this is Amram did say that he dropped Anana. Anana could have started, but he dropped him. But after that performance from Bayende, I mean, not good enough again. Come on. Over. I mean, Arsenal, to be honest, have not played that well. But it doesn't matter. It's the scoreline. Jokeres, hook, line, and stinker. Havertz on. We've been the better team by far, man. Come on, guys. Let's at least we're losing so far, so let's at least go and get a win. Sorry, a draw. I'm out. I don't think Arsenal had even had the ball this half. Let's look at the stats for a second. Shots on target 4, Arsenal 3. Shots 11, Arsenal 6. Oh, Havertz. Arsenal can break. Havertz. And it's a good tackle. Well done. Possession 60-40. So, we've had more possession than Arsenal. Most of the half. I thought Arsenal would kind of grow into it. Agate. Okay. Agate for Casemiro. For me, Agate for Casemiro and Sesko for Mount. That's what you do. Now, okay, before Arsenal get a second goal. Odegaard. Clearance. Mount. Cross and burn, but yeah. That just final bit of quality at the end is what's going to cost United today, which again we need to fix. Havertz. Declan Rice. Blocked. Sesko and Ugarte. Yep, these were my subs. And I think who's coming off. So let's see. Casemiro. Yep, coming off. Yep. For Ugarte. Yep. And Mount for Sesko. Yes. I got all the subs. Yo. Exactly. Guys, I'm a G. Agate, Casemiro, Mount for Sesko. Exactly. Exactly. That is what I want. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's hope we can do something now. He's made all the subs that I wanted. In fairness, and there's still about 25 minutes left to play, plus additional time. So there's enough time. Hello, it is a win for the day, KT7. It is a win for the day. I'm liking that at least so I'm hoping we can start with that next time. Well done. And Burmo. Ahmad. Ah. Doesn't matter about intent. Did it hit his hand or not? Can you? Looks like he got pulled there. Ah, stop. Fair play. Arsenal, a professional performance. Hmm. 20 minutes to go. There's still time. So that would take a draw. Good turn again. Cunha. Oh, man. Guys. Oh. Oh, we're playing so well, man. We're playing good. We're actually playing good. Look at this. From Cunha. Passes it clear. Arsenal bodies. And this is Arsenal's defence, man. But the only positive is that not all defences are like this in the league. So so what's the referee? So why isn't the referee calling the medical team onto the field? This referee is trash, man. This referee is so trash. I hope he's adding on these minutes on. It's so frustrating. I mean, the only positive I can take is that if we can play like this and actually finish with Sesko and team regularly, then we might have a good season. But not if we can't finish and we keep on giving away stupid goals. Goalkeeper, well done, Dorgu. Right, I better set up this match reaction thing. Well done. Cunha again. Oh, ah! Going in the air. Ahmad. Oh, Sesko. Ah. Man, we're playing. I can't fault the team here. I can't fault the team here. We are playing well here. It's a good save. And really, the difference is the goalkeeper. Literally a difference. We have the opportunities. Dorgo played well, and Buemo. I don't know. Oof. It's a shame. We're doing. I mean, there's still 50 minutes. You know, there's still but we need a. No, let's go. Come on, Cunha. Oh, but Arsenal's defense. Fair play to. All I can say is that like the reason why Arsenal will do well this season is because of their defense. You know, have Arsenal been great? No, but they've been defensively solid, and that's what wins you titles. Like United are not going to get anywhere this season if two things are unsorted. One, we actually score goals, and two, we stop giving away silly goals. I don't mean being cut open and all that. I mean like stuff like today. Just be strong, punch it out, and do it that way. That's it. I said, guys, I said I would start Tom Heaton, man. I said I would start Tom Heaton. But at the end of the day, you need points on the board. Okay, let's go. Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Oh, that's it, Ahmad. Come on. Come on, decision making, guys. Arsenal literally are just longing the just long ball FC right now. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on. We need something here. Ahmad. Well done, Ahmad. Oh, clear. What happened? Ahmad again. Ahmad. The siege. We're sieging. We're sieging Arsenal, man. Arsenal ping back. Ah, not good enough there. Who was that? Past that. Maguire on for Shaw. It's not a bad exchange, to be honest. But we know Maguire can get these G's. He can get those G's, Maguire. If Maguire gets a goal, man. If he gets a goal. Oh, that was terrible from Agate. Come on now. He's blocked him. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's Maguire's fault. He's got to. Yeah, it's. I don't know what Agate is doing there. Just passing, like just blind passing it back to who? Hmm. Ugh. Ugh. Eh. The reality is United shouldn't be losing this game, but Bayenda's howler of a flat basically is what I'm looking. Well, let's look at another set piece. Let's at least hope we've actually learned. Can we not concede from this set piece? Is that possible? Can we not concede from it? I think we've restricted Arsenal to maybe I don't know how many corners they've had. Can we learn and not concede again, please? Let's have a look. Can we learn? Let's see. Take the corner, damn it. Away. Okay, good. One last 5 minutes really. We don't really have a lot of time really. Ahmad. Yeah, Bruno. Like this is where like it's like oh good. And Burmo. Torgu. Head. Garte. Oh, it's a foul. Yeah. Arsenal's the difference in this game has been Arsenal's defense has just been better than ours. And that's not saying our defense has been bad. It's just like they've been able to, you know, their fullbacks have worked really hard. The defensive so defensively, Arsenal any a defensively weaker team and United probably win this game, but so this is whatever you say. This is a professional performance from Arsenal. Yeah, we need to do better. We need to score the goals. Just score the goals. Mm. slow down a little bit, but guess we'll take our time. Don't shoot! Don't shoot, sir! Don't shoot from there, Agate! For goodness sake. Hold it up! Hold it up! Why are you shooting from there? Decision making again! But I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. I'm conflicted because I'm more annoyed. Like, I'm not disappointed because I think United have played well today, and this is a lot. This is much better in terms of how we played than most of last season. Ahmad, but you know, at the end of the day, so we are playing better. Oh, good ball, Delict. Oh, it's really good. Just Arsenal's defense have just been better. Like literally, Arsenal have done nothing in this half. We've just been better. Delict. Literally, it's literally just it's 10 men behind the ball, haram ball for Arsenal for 45 minutes. They've not done anything. So it's they defended well. So that's the thing. I can't hate it because we've had the chances. I'm not sure about that, but okay. But yeah, this is why Arsenal. I don't think it's not like it's because I think Arsenal are going to be scoring loads of goals. Certainly, if this game's in to go by, they're not. But at the end of the day, if they can just get a few set pieces, then they'll be okay. The number ball better be long. 6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes. Come on, let's do something. Oh, blocked by Delict. Arsenal corner, which is where we don't need the ball. We need the ball in the United bit. It's a good block by Delict because that's going in probably. 3 minutes left. Shout out to Arsenal. The Arsenal defended well. Oh, don't dive in like that! Agate, man! Oh, this guy's a bum. Oh. Jeez. But you can't play mainly one because he's not had the difference. So I don't know. I mean, but for that goalkeeping mistake, it should have been a draw. Two minutes, man. Although it's probably over. I'm probably behind. We're not going to get a penalty. This referee's not going to give us a penalty. That's a soft. No, I don't think so. Got to do something from this set piece. Got to do something. Oh. That sums up Manchester United's game. Knocking, but no cigar. And Bomo. Come on, quickly. Yeah. Come on, come out. Wait, Bandy, like, come out further. It's over. It's frustrating. I'm not going to lie. It's a frustrating loss. Arsenal had to dig and basically park the bus for 45 minutes, but we lost fundamentally because of a goalkeeping mistake, and their goalkeeper was better. So if the United board are watching, this is the thing. This is where you lose. But then at the same time, you know, we're still not able to score goals. I like to think this should just be just because Arsenal's defense is quite solid. But I don't know. Ultimately, you know, we played better, and I'm happy that we played better. But if it's going to be the same problems, then Amorim is in trouble. So I mean, Arsenal are a good team. I'm not going to, but we definitely played a lot better. Last season, can't score. giving away silly goals and certain players making bad decisions. You know, but I'm looking at this and I'm like thinking, you look at it and you think, this is why if you get a goalkeeper, it's evident. And I wonder if Ineos and stuff are looking, because I look at this game and I think, yeah, United need a midfield and a goalkeeper. United need a midfield and a goalkeeper. So if we're going to go, if you're going to go into this and you're going to, we're going to top 4 or 5, it is what it is. We actually got worse. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree. I think we actually got worse when Agate came on. And that's worrying for me. It's actually quite worrying because, you know, Casemiro is not quick enough. But now we're in a situation where Casemiro is actually probably ahead of Agate. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know. I'd pay, after that performance, I'd pay 150 for Belieber. So, but you know, if Mainu comes on for Agate, then you've got Bruno going up, and then we're exposed. So it's a difficult one. But I mean, yeah. So it's a shame, but it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh, I see you. Big up Raymond. Sorry. Nah, PSG swindled us. They did. PSG did swindle us, man. PSG swindled us. Agate for 60 mil is. I mean, you're just looking at Ten Hag signings. You're going, which Ten Hag signing was, aside from like the defensive, so Euro, De Ligt, you know, fair enough, and Heaven, stuff like that. I'll give him the defensive signings. Made those was solid. But outside of that, like the midfield attacking signings were trash. Agate, like, is just, I mean, maybe it's the system as well, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just annoying because like it's a weird feeling because like I don't know if it's a good thing. I'm more annoyed because Arsenal were crap today. Like Arsenal were crap. The only reason the Arsenal won today was because of our goalkeeper and because their defense were amazing. I mean, if I even look at the stats, look, 22 shots, Arsenal's 9, 7 on target to their 3, 62% possession, which is a first for what, 38, the pass accuracy, and so on. Fouls, offsides, and also the 4 corners and the keeper the referee was trash. So the only positive for me is that we look like we're playing better, and I like to think that we're not going to play against a better defense. Like the only defenses that might be like similar to Arsenal's might be Liverpool's, but Chelsea, City, all of those fences, I think won't be as good or won't be as good as that. So I'd like to think if we play against weaker defenses, we'll be okay. So I want to see my theory because Fulham's defense is not good, as good as Arsenal's. So if we can go away to Fulham and play like that and win, so next week for me is going to be the test. If we can go away and beat Fulham away, playing like we're playing, then I'm not worried. Then I'm like, okay, fine. You know, then I know what we need to do. I'll be worried if we go away to Fulham and we make the same mistakes like we did today, or it's the same pattern, i.e., we can't score and we concede silly goals. United need a new goalkeeper and a midfielder. So annoying, and losing begins. Hate this. I know. Should have started. He should have started that. The lineup that started is the lineup for me that should start. Mount had an okay game. I'll give him that. You know, Mount was okay. But you know, I mean, well, I guess we'll get to the playing in a second. I'm tempted to see whether I should start my. Let me have a look. And Mainu wasn't even on the field. That for me is interesting. That Mainu isn't on the field. Yep, it's a bit weird, but he I would have put Mainu on at some point. So I don't know. I don't know. I legit don't know. It probably could go to the match reaction. But I'm still thinking whether to go live now or to do it. To do it afterwards. I might do it afterwards because I before I used to would stream and watch and then do it, but when you've done a stream for hours, it's difficult for me to like go back to back streams. So I probably might do a brief match reaction stream. 10:30 we'll be back. Or sure, I'm not so sure. We'll see. Let me know what you think in the chat. Should I, in fact, yeah, let me know actually. Should I do my post-match reaction analysis player rating like now, or should I do it late? Should I do it a little bit later? Be about 10 p.m. BST. David Raya, oh my God, how did he not? That was what I'm saying. It's a difference to the goalkeeper. David Raya, you know, look at that. Schoolboy defending from the goal, but you know, we had opportunities, but we couldn't score. We couldn't score. Manchester United should have won, but the goalkeeper kept us out. Yeah. I thought Arsenal were terrible in. I thought they were terrible in possession. You know, I love. This is one thing that I liked. I liked, especially when I saw Mbeumo. The positives we've got to say, Mbeumo and Kune look good. Like, and this is against Arsenal, by the way. This is against the second best team in the Premier League. You know, behind Liverpool. You know, City obviously doing good as well, but you know, so you're always as good as your opponents are. So if Mbeumo and Kune can play like this against Arsenal, then you know if they play like this against Fulham, we should be fine. Sesko obviously just came on. I didn't really. He came into the game. I think it's a little bit for him, but you know, I look at this game and I think, right, United need. I actually wouldn't let Højlund go, or you let him go, but Xerxes, you know, we need attack to keep our attacking options. If you want Sesko, you can't play Mount or Kunier as a 9 because for most of that half we didn't have any presence in the box. As soon as Sesko came on, and as soon as we were down, we started to sort of have more bodies. We can't do this false 9 nonsense thing. We're set up too defensively to do that. So you either play Sesko or Xerxes in the 9 from now on, no exceptions. Mount, I think, was hardworking, did well, but his role is either as one number 10s. Simple as that. Or you drop him in the midfield. I would love it. I would love it if Mount could actually replace Agate. But I don't know if he has the defensive awareness to do that. Because Agate have concerns. Hey, Rasmus. It's on Bayender. It's unfair. But the result is on Bayender. The result is on Bayender. Bayender should have done better there. I saw it and I was just like, maybe it's the defense who could be more physical because if you watch the build up to the goal, there was an Arsenal player, I think it was Zubimendi, who was trying to run in on goal. And then what happened is that you saw Cunha hold on to him and not let him go in and at all. So the physicality that we saw from Cunha and Bremo wasn't really present for defending those set pieces. And that's the difference. You know, Arsenal were physical, United were not. And that's why we conceded. Arsenal were soft and won back the ball aggressive. Exactly. I'm impressed with our new players. Cunha and Bremo dare to. Exactly. That's positive for me from this game are aside from that goal, our defense actually looks okay. You know, with Yoro and De Ligt and even Shaw was there. You know, maybe you would get even Heaven at some point coming on. Maguire was okay when he came on. I thought Dorgu and Ahmad were okay. I still think I expect a bit more from them, but they did fine. And you know, Kuden and Brem were fine, and Sesko a decent debut. The worry is the midfield. The worry is the goalkeeper, and we know this. You know, the midfield is a problem, and you can't play a 35-game season with Bruno and Casemiro, and I'm worried if Ugarte played like he did, you know, we need to start another midfielder because for some reason he doesn't rate Mainu. Maybe because he doesn't have the defensive awareness. I don't know. Ugarte is abysmal. That back pass, yeah, I know. That back pass by Sesko and his attempt was, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if I'm an Arsenal, yeah, I mean Arsenal. Well, the thing is, Arsenal will do well because if you have a defense like that, you're not going to lose many games. That's the difference. If you have a defense like that, you're not going to lose many games. So Arsenal will. Where I see Arsenal is, they'll draw a lot of games. You know, so they're not going to win the league because they're going to draw a lot. They're not going to lose a lot of games, but they're going to draw a lot of games. That's the difference. Mount Balls United. Balls they were credible. Amorim is, by the way, an absolute disgrace for starting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether that's because of fitness or I don't know. He shouldn't have, but in fairness, he did make up the subs about 60-something minutes. So I'm not adverse to it. If he left to 70, I'd be more angry. But yeah, disappointing. But you know, we move. It's just that, you know, you look at, I mean, in fact, let me look at, you know, you look at, let's see, you look at Manchester United's fixtures. Away to Fulham, you know, you want to build momentum here. For me, you know, you've got to go and beat Fulham away. Then you've got Grimsby Town away, and then you've got Burnley at home. So you've got 3 games which are winnable games where you can build momentum. You have 3 games that are winnable games where you can build momentum and see what happens. You know, and hope for the best. But then you have City away in September. You know, United's first 10 games are tough. Arsenal, Fulham, Burnley, City, Chelsea, Brentford away, Sunderland at home, Liverpool away, Brighton at home, and then Nottingham Forest away. These are tough games. And if we can't score goals, so I'm looking at this and thinking we've obviously lost to Arsenal. We could lose to Fulham. I would think we should be able to beat Burnley. You could lose away to City. We could lose to Chelsea. I think we should be able to beat Brentford. I think at home we should be able to beat Sunderland. We could lose to Liverpool, lose to Brighton, lose to Forest. So you could have a situation where United only have 9 points from 30, i.e. their first 10 games. Because Forest, Brighton, like we're playing basically the top four. Arsenal, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, all in the first 10 games. That's already potentially 12 points gone. Now, of course, if we go to the Christmas period, I think Christmas is easy. It starts to be a bit easier after Palace. You've got West Ham at home and Wolves, and then Bournemouth at home, and then Villa away, Newcastle at home, Wolves away, Leeds. So our wins, Newcastle at home, but especially with Isak. So our Christmas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 from about the 22nd isn't actually that bad. But we could be in a situation where we're struggling after the first 10 games. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these comments, guys. Amad Diallo was rested and he was excellent. Kunin and Bremer were good. If I'm Arsenal, that should strip performance away to United. Yes, but yeah, they're bad, but at the end of the day, they got the 3 points. That's the thing of marker being a good team, playing badly but still winning. We'll see what they do later, though. We'll see what they do later. And Amram did amazingly well in RDS Fulham. If we have this level, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we play this way and can finish, we'll beat Fulham. That's why That's why next week for me is more of a. Next week for me is more of a learning experience. Like you see, Kuna being aggressive and being aggressive. What are you doing? Don't put it like he's pushing you away. Push. We need a goalkeeper, man. Can't blame that on Onana. Cunha was running the show. Yeah, Rasmus says Cunha was on the show, but the fans gave him 6 and 6 while Bruno 7 and 7. How? What game did they watch? Which fans? Which channel is this? Which channel is this? I don't know which channel this is. I don't know which channel this is. I don't know which fans people are talking about because I wouldn't have given that. Raymond, our team has improved compared to last season. Amram needs to find tactical ways to utilize Sesko, otherwise he's going to be another point. Yes, exactly. Next week will be telling. Next week will be telling because is he gonna be? Are we gonna be just like crossing balls in the box and Bremer Quine? Does he need ball to feet? Because Sesko is tall. And there's no point in getting with Hoyland if you're getting a guy who's not as good. You. Yeah, the defending from set piece United has to be better. I can even see, Look, Mount against Saliba. He's pulling shame. Mount against Saliba. But you need, you need. They're showing it again. I don't know. Amman taking us to 5th on this form. All I would say to the tag is just sometimes make right decisions, ball play. Well, we had issues with making the right decision. Probably that's the problem. That run when he dribbled past so off the players and was almost 1-on-1. Oh, that was brilliant. I love that. I love seeing that from Cunha, man. I love that. Fulham, we rest up. Might make the kind of call, but we win that. Yeah, I am using a mobile app, FootMob. This way, those guys can do one, man. Those guys can do one. So, anyway, guys, we're gonna end the stream now. I'm probably gonna do my post reaction later, but remember, guys, if you need to try and like, subscribe to Red Devil Studio, follow us on Twitter, Red Devils 2X. Thanks for those who've gone and watch along. Yeah, disappointing game. But we need a win next week. I'll tell you that United need to win next week. So if we don't win next week, it's going to be a very, very long season. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace. Where are we?